We are on our way to see our build. Hey, perfect. Hi, say hi. Oh, pues. We're on our way to. We are on our way to see our build. And the progress. I don't know what to say. So let's get it. Baby, excited to go see our build? Yeah, no, she's sleepy. It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know how that's possible. So let's get going. Okay. Boom. Alright, gang, we're about to take off in our Honda Civic 2020 to go check out our house that's getting built in the process. And we're trying to check out this setup too. I have it at 2.7K 60 frames per second linear, which I saw some YouTubers say it's a good little way to film yourself, so we'll see if that works. But let's go ahead and take off. Hopefully my double chin doesn't show on the camera. Okay. But right now we are in a apartment living, waiting for this house to get built. So let's get to it. Bam. Alright, so we're gonna have my wife, what? Don't let me crash either. My wife record me while I speak. That's really low, no? Does it have my chin?
No.
What? Show my chin. No, tampoco. No. A little bit. Just normal, babe. It's like...
Well, then I block you.
Oh, you do, huh? Okay, so anyways, thank you, babe. Just want to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of what we're doing. So we're buying this house that's how many bedrooms? 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. 4 baths. You see, I don't even know what I'm buying. And look at the camera. Is it filming right? Don't forget that you're recording either. Anyways, I'm not yelling at her. I'm just directing her. My own movie right here. So, anyways, we're buying that. The square feet is about 3,000 plus. We're here in Texas, and it's in an area where it's rendered as Fort Worth or HEB area, if you guys are familiar with that. It's Hearst, Euless, and Bedford. So the area codes are like mixed up within that little region. But what's nice about this build is brand new. We were able to select a lot of the nice little features, everything basically from the top to the bottom. And we were able to move around the house, around the lot, pick the lot, put cement where we want cement, just a bunch of nice stuff. Builders have been great with us, and it's just been a nice experience. Now, one of the biggest things that you want to prepare for, I guess, just to give you guys that hint, is saving the money up a little bit beforehand. It's not just making money that gets you the house, it's actually how much money you've saved up that gets you the house. So there were some deposits we had to pay up front. It's not too bad, we were able to accomplish it, but now we're just waiting for the closing. And with the closing, it could be a little unexpected. They give you a number, but sometimes that number changes. Sometimes it gets lower than what they give you, but you still got to have that money. So for the past several months, we've been staying in an apartment, and I know some of you might be thinking, why not move back to your parents to be able to save some money? The thing is, whenever we decided to move out here in Texas, there's no family out here, so we're not able to move in and save money on a place from an apartment because we can't really stay with nobody. So for now, we just went ahead and still managed. We're still trying to save some money on the side, but yeah, if you can do it, 12 months, that's all it takes really. 12 months, stay at home, save up $1,500 a month, and you got yourself a pretty good amount of money. So almost heading to the $20,000 savings. So go ahead and do that. Anything else we should add on this part? Shaking the whole tire like this. So as you can tell, we just bought this GoPro 8, and we're testing it out. And what's a better way to test it out than what's called an empty house tour? I always keep asking, and it's gonna be fun. So we just arrived at the house, and we're about to step in. As you can see, it's a nice house, view of the house. So okay, let's check it out. Hopefully we don't need no lighting. You always go that way. You never try to check out the whole room, huh? Very low lighting, but it's one of the restrooms. They did it? I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Okay. This is our room number 1. We're planning to use for the gym. Looks like they already installed the doors, some of the shelving in there, the hooks for the clothes. Pretty basic room, not too bad. Has a little bit of texture with this little wall right here, you know, some character. But room number 1, restroom number 1. Let's walk through the foyer. So on the entrance here to our left, there's going to be a office, and guess what? That's my office. So 2 big windows, real nice views in case I get bored, and just again, basic room. Everything you can imagine in an office. And even though those are painted, that's glass. You're gonna be able to take that off soon. But let's keep it going. So into the entrance here, the garage door facing out to the garage. Real nice. Has the Honda Civic right there, 2020 hatchback. Pretty nice color, Sonic Gray, if you guys are wondering. It might be dark, kind of low light, but it's our little mud room. And then to the left of that, dark again. There's no light yet, but they have a shelf. This is a laundry room. There's a little desk if you can see it, but because you can't see it, let's move on. So it's not too bad. But coming out here, it looks like they did. Put a little piece of the granite. Ooh, we'll check that out right now. But this is marble. My bad. This is the pantry right here. Pantry number 1. The shelves, not too bad. There's not gonna be no light in there, but it looks like all of our cabinets are in, and they're gonna be white to the ceiling, real nice. And the fridge is gonna go right there. What's cool, it looks like they installed the marble. Ooh, looks nice. Ooh, who picked it, huh? I think I did. Was it you? I think I did. And oh, they did it. They had a complaint right there. They put a bunch of dirt, a bunch of trash, but they're not done yet. But they stained some of the cabinets already. We're gonna have a dishwasher right there. There's gonna be a oven with a little drawer down there. This is our second pantry. We kind of did a little custom, have it open wide, just so we can have more accessibility. This is gonna be the dining area. So real neat, real neat. It's gonna be the living room area. And we did request to put some speakers on the ceiling, so they're gonna be able to put that up. But circle back, it's gonna be a kitchen connected to the dining area, and it's pretty spacious, so it's not too bad. I'll be up there, babe. And I almost missed a room right here. It's just like a little, I don't know. Right here they call it the Hobbit hole. That makes me think of like Harry Potter, where under here there's just room. Maybe put a safe in there. We'll see. But basically, that's all the rooms on the first floor, except for the biggest room here, which is hidden over here in this little corner. Is the ensuite, the master suite. So very nice. It's very long. We requested an extra 3 feet that you can request for to push back, or else it would have ended 3 feet sooner from that corner in. But 3 feet really making a difference, and I'll show you guys what I mean when we go outside. Going into, and again, there's no light, but going into the master is gonna be the super shower, what it's called. Here's a restroom, gives you a little bit more privacy. When there's more light, I'll show you guys. There's also countertops. They're gonna put some mirrors, some other stuff. Real cool. Closets, real dark, can't see, but the shelving is up here too. We'll make sure to record a little bit more once they put some lights in here. So real cool stuff. And let's go ahead and continue. So this is the stairs. And as we walk to the stairs, let me go ahead and commentate a little bit. This process has been pretty neat, not too bad. Oh, it's kind of dark. I've been loving it. They've been keeping us updated, so we know how the progress is going. But this is the second living room area on top. Starting off from this open door, like a little space area, attic. So really not too useful, but it's there. This right here is the media room. We decided to close it in so we can put some doors on it and enjoy some little theater action in here. So we did put a conduit to be able to put a projector up there, some speakers, just a lot of neat stuff. So real cool. Some nice open windows to let some light in, save some light bill on the bills. This is another room here. It's a little bit lengthier, like a little foyer. Put some shelves in there. It's a little dark again, so you can't really see it. A window. This room's a little bit smaller, but it has its own restroom, so can't complain about that. So it's a little dark again, so we'll skip that one. But it has texture too. Has this nice little wall, little walkthrough, so it feels a little bit more private for this room. In this little main area, there's 3 doors. The middle one is for the restroom. Might look a little dark. This one to the right is another room. Feels a little bit more boxier, a little bit bigger, but it feels nice. This one has, I think, another attic door right here. They put the shelving as well. Has a little wall that's kind of unique, I guess, where the duct system goes. We saw it before they put it in, and we knew it was gonna block it off. And we got some neighbors already building across right there. Real cool. And you know, in the next video, what I'll do is kind of describe some of the extra details on what we added. Oh, I almost forgot this room. So this one right here, more windows. This one actually faces the front of the house, so it's pretty cool. And you're able to see the car where we started off, some of the neighbors that are building around us already. And you can't really see it because first the window's so blurry right now. They have a little plastic over it. But heading that way, meaning that way, is the Cowboy Stadium in Arlington. You can actually see it from, you know, a certain vantage point around here. We take laps around this neighborhood and you can see it, so it's pretty cool. There's an attic up there. That's about it. And the stairs. So the stairs are a little closed in. We're gonna have a chandelier right here that they're adding, and it's gonna be nice. So see how it turns out. But other than that, I know we'll head through the back. Getting used to this. So back here, we're a little scared because sometimes there's a little wasp nest right there, but they're gonna knock them over. There's already people living back here, which is cool. Oh, there's a bee, told you. And we decided to do the extended porch, which is all the way from here to there. But this to that would have been the free, and then we added the extra. So it's pretty nice. Remember when I was talking about that 3 feet? That's that 3 feet right there, that little wall. So it's totally worth it to be able to extend it. We added a little bit of more extra slab, but Our backyard's gonna go from, you see those double poles that are kind of next to each other? It starts there and it goes all the way to the other side of that house where the fence meets. Basically, it's gonna be the size of 2 houses. So this brick house and then that white house, and then our neighbor's backyard is gonna be over there. This is pretty neat. So it's a pretty big backyard, and that's about it. To wrap up the video, this is our second home that we're buying, but this time we're doing a build, which is nice. So we're able to pick all the details that we want. I wish we had more money, but we don't. So we were able to pick as much as we wanted within reason. Forget about the crown mold in here. But other than that, you know, I'd say if you're ever gonna build a house, build it from scratch. It's really nice experience. And this is David Weekly. So, oh, there's a name right there. And they've been good to us, so no complaints here. And let's wrap it up, and that's it. Thank you. Just the last little video showing the neighborhood. They're planning to build a lot of houses out here. See all these empty lots right here? House, house, house. We only got a couple people building around us so far. And that's a wrap. That's pretty much our little home here that they're building up. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye. It's recording. So we just did a walkthrough of our home. Are we even on the camera? I don't know. We're also testing out this GoPro 8. It was on sale at Costco. We love Costco. We go almost every day. No lie. How kids these days say no cap or low key. I forgot. Right? But anyways, we just walked the block around the neighborhood just to kind of see if we get inspired by any more ideas. You know, we try not to do too many changes in the house at this point, because I get that during this process, if we do too many changes, they can fall short on some of the promises and changes. So we're gonna see how it turns out. But other than that, how do you finish these videos? What's a good way? See you on the next vlog. Do people say that all the time? So is it copyrighted? See you on the next time. That sounds weird. Huh? See you next time. That sounds corny. See you on the next vlog.